Hello, my name is Richard C. Wilson at the Family Office Club, and today we're doing a member spotlight interview with Ellavoz Impact Capital. I have with me here today Robert Hutchins. Welcome, Robert.
Hello, Richard. How are you today? Thanks for having me.
Good, good. How about yourself?
Terrific.
Great. Well, we haven't had enough impact capital discussion here at the Family Office Club since COVID started. And I know there's a lot of activity going on with private investors and family offices in this space. So what is it that Ellavoz is focused on?
Well, we are keenly focused on social impact investment, in particular, affordable housing, workforce housing, services to residents within the affordable housing communities that we are invested in, and then a follow-up in economic development in those communities.
Okay. And what are some examples of how you make it an impact investment versus maybe some workforce housing or multifamily groups that invest in those areas, and maybe they just hold on to the asset and do better property management. Maybe they put $5,000 per door into rehabbing the locations. But what really makes Ellavoz unique in terms of the impact angle?
Well, the value proposition to our investors is our unique partnership with New Jersey Community Capital, which is a community development financing institution. It's the largest in New Jersey. And also our partnership with Community Asset Preservation Corporation, which is the largest not-for-profit affordable housing developer in the country. With this partnership, we have lenders of favorable tax incentive financing, also tax incentive credits, and non-dilutable equity into projects that we invest in. Our CAPC, or Community Asset Development Corporation partnership, is also a not-for-profit, and therefore there's more efficiency. They've done over 1,000 projects and have never lost money for any investors. So we have a unique situation where we've partnered with the best in class for community development and financing. And our job here at Ellavoz Shared Values Opportunity Fund is to provide equity capital, what we call catalytic capital, that can accelerate multiples of projects, because in the capital stack, we are the missing dollars to make things happen. Our long-term vision is, because we build our funds inside of a opportunity zone fund, there's a 10-year hold vision that we have. And so we see tremendous growth in our planning in the communities that we invest in now.
Sure. Okay. And if an investor wants to invest and they don't have capital gains to protect inside of an opportunity zone, can they still invest with you and have other efficiencies in the impact of that capital still, or is it strictly only for those that have those capital gains they want to avoid paying taxes on?
Rich, that's a great question. In some cases, because of my background as a CPA and tax advisor, I work with our angel investment network members who sometimes realize capital gains for the specific purpose of wanting to invest in a project that will have the very significant tax exclusion, discount, deferral benefits of an opportunity fund. But to meet the needs of our social impact angel network investors, we're creating a non-OZ fund that will make substantial investments in properties and in businesses that border our opportunity zone census tract investments. Therefore, our feeling is this, our vision is, if we're going to invest on the west side of the street and make this a beautiful community, then we should be investing on the east side of the street. So the non-opportunity zoned social impact fund will be a shorter fund in duration, 3 to 4 years. And instead of a long hold period of rental income, it is a fund of acquisition, remodel, construction, and sale at affordable rates to eligible buyers. Our
Right.
partnership with the builder gives us tremendous efficiency in construction. Our partnership with New Jersey Community Capital gives us tremendous leverage in our lending, in our borrowing for construction, as well as assistance on the back end in selling the properties to eligible families.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. What is your kind of value add process on the opportunity zone side? When you identify an opportunity, there's always a lot of properties on the market, and you zero in on the one that you may work on or not, and you start going through due diligence and getting it under contract. Is there something, it seems like you have very unique financing, very unique setup and background. You have the opportunity zone lens. Underneath that, when you get down to the property level, what does that process look like, or what does that focus look like in terms of the type or size of workforce housing that you're looking at?
Well, we finished one fund fully. It was oversubscribed, and we closed. It's the Newark Arts Commons, 88,000 square feet, former St. Michael's Hospital, transformed into workforce housing and art center. We'll be closing with a 54-unit affordable housing in Trenton, and partnering with a local not-for-profit to manage that for us, probably within the next 90 days. A lot of our pipeline comes to us through our New Jersey Community Capital and Community Asset Preservation Corporation contacts.
Right. With that.
Cap C has properties in 5 different states. We're concentrating now in New Jersey, but we will be doing an affordable housing project in West Palm Beach within the next 90 days. That's innovative construction. We're pretty excited about that. It's actually shipping container architecture, and really cool stuff.
Yeah, I've heard about that, but never seen someone I know implementing that. So that's exciting. I'd like to keep in touch on that.
Well, we're looking for innovation in what we do, not just in building, but also in services. Our partner in our Trenton affordable project will provide on-site childcare and other services. We're looking at property up in Patterson area, Passaic County, near one of the hospitals that may house chronically ill individuals, affordable housing, and partner with the hospital to provide clinical services within our building.
Right.
The most exciting project right now is our third fund, which is the multi-asset fund. And we'll be buying scattered sites along with our partner Cap C in New Jersey, Florida, Ohio, Maryland, New York, and constantly buying them, acquiring them, I should say. In some cases, we'll get them from the towns. They'll be handed to us. We'll pick up tax liens and pay them off. And we're going to turn them into attractive, quality, affordable housing. So we're really excited about that. We think we can do about 1,000 homes over the next 4 years in scattered sites, anywhere from 1 to 4 families. And we can really make a difference there.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. We speak to so many, our team of 15 talks to thousands of real estate professionals a year, and I speak to hundreds and hundreds. And it's one fun thing about these member spotlight videos is we get to go a little bit more in depth with someone like yourself. And there's a lot of people that say they have a real estate investment firm or that they're doing opportunity zone stuff, but the fact that you have a CPA background, you oversubscribed your first fund and you're doing these like truly innovative things, and you're actually getting a lot done now despite COVID, are all, great things to hear and reasons to keep in touch that make me curious to want to keep in touch, because you're doing things that are unique, and it seems like you have that background which just aligns with doing it the right way and not just slapping together a opportunity zone fund, but something that needs an accounting brain to make sure it's actually done properly, right?
Correct. Yeah, and I was a tax partner, so that was a big part of my workforce, was working with family offices, high net worth individuals. I had a subspecialty in as a certified valuation analyst, also in valuing private equity deals. So I would be a consultant advisor to high net worth families in direct investing. And that's
Right.
one of the unique things about our opportunity fund and social impact fund, is we provide a vehicle for direct investing. There is no 20 to 30% carried interest on the back end.
Right.
We invest. I invest next to our angel investors, so it's very cost effective. We have a preferred equity return on funds 3 and 4 of about 6%, but we also have IRRs projected out to about 12%, and in some cases maybe better. One of the advantages we have to any other opportunity fund is that we are not bidding against all the other opportunity funds for the tier 1 locations. We are in fact community building. We go in, we look at communities, we walk the communities with the leadership and maybe a minister or the leader of a local not-for-profit housing corporation, and we talk to the residents and we get a feel for the community. We were just up in North Camden, where we saw a beautiful community right near the Ben Franklin Bridge that is in process of being remodeled into something very lovely, but they don't have the capital to continue. So we're going to come in, and because we can finance with both debt, equity, and human capital, we bring in properties at a very efficient acquisition cost, and then work from there. And that's our secret, really, is that we don't get involved in overpaying for anything. We're working on a 10-year horizon. So we're picking up properties at a very low price, and we're creating value. So it's a lot of value add inside a tax-exempt structure.
Right. And that's one thing I've seen emphasized by experts on qualified opportunity zones, is that just because something's tax efficient doesn't mean it's a good investment. So the thing actually has to have good merits to it as an investment, or you really just might be burning money in some made up scheme that someone got just to try to chase the momentum of the trend of opportunity zones. But the space has become busy enough that, as you know, if you don't have genuine value, then you're not going to be able to raise the capital anyways, is what I've been finding when talking to investors. So I just have 2 more questions before I wrap up. One is, what do you think is the best due diligence question for somebody to ask of any opportunity zone fund that they talk to? What's kind of a sharp question that'll cut through a lot of the clutter and get to the heart to whether there's any real meat there and any real value add being created within the offering?
Well, I think the first question is, what will the investment look like in 10 years? Where is it? What's the 10-year vision? Because it's a 10-year hold, at least, in order to obtain the tax exclusion on the sale, the gain on the sale. So these are definitely long-term investments. That's where we think that we are in a really good position for our investors, because we can see what's happening in 10 years, because we're going to be there on the ground making it happen. I also look, because my career has always been working for the client or the investor, I look at what the fee structures are. Our fees are very low in comparison to the commercial private equity market. As I said before, we don't have carried interest of 20 to 30%. We share our profits equally with our investor partners. We have an annual management fee of 1% of invested opportunity zone funds. And we try to act as true partners with our investors. We
Sure.
do. We invest in every single deal that our investors invest in. So we're very unique. We're the vehicle that allows high net worth individuals, family offices to direct invest in high impact social projects, social impact projects. And it's not just a passive investment. We're there. We will be there for the next 10 years, boots on the ground, managing and developing that community from both a social services side, a housing side, and economic development side.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, it makes sense. That's great. And in terms of the most powerful insight you could provide someone based on your background as a tax partner and now, running Ellavoz Impact Capital, what's kind of a $100,000 piece of advice that we could leave people with that would be really powerful for them to hear?
Well, I think any investment that I evaluate the risk involved. Investing is a series of minimizing the risk.
Right.
There is 1/3 the available affordable housing each year that is needed. That means that we are in the business of providing a product that there's 3 people in line that need for every one that's available. So if I have to go into any business, I want to be under the supply and demand economics 101. I want to be in the business where I have 3 customers for every one that I can provide for. I hope someday that there are 3 housing units for every 3 people in line. To have one for 3 is not acceptable as a community and as a nation. So we think over the next 10 years, and I think it's going to be a tumultuous 10 years. We're going through the breakdown of globalization. We have had political division. Some of our cultural norms have been broken down. If I'm thinking about where I want to invest my children and grandchildren's money over the next 10 years, I think we offer probably the best new asset class there is.
Right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, if someone wants to get in touch with you to learn more, maybe they have a piece of property or a piece of land that their family has owned for 2 generations and it's in New Jersey and they would want to work with you. We've had that happen in the Family Office Club before. Or if they want to look at, potentially working with you or investing with you guys, what's the best way to learn more and get in touch directly with you?
Well, they can call me directly at my cell phone, 908-330-2029. They can go to our website at ellavoz.com. And I'm glad to talk to them. We do have consulting services with private developers who care to get into our space. And we can help them find the tax incentive financing, credits, and development expertise they need to do a good project.
Great. Yeah, I'd actually like to get the complete set of your materials after this because I'm on the board of a real estate development firm, and there might be some connection between you and them and working together on a project or them getting smarter on the financing options for some of the projects that they're working on right now. So I'm happy to follow up personally. And if anyone would like a connection and they need additional help connecting with Robert, just let our team know. And we're happy to get you connected. And then hopefully sometime this summer or fall, Robert, we'll see you on one of our discussion panels or our webinars. And, one day when live events aren't risking people's lives by going to them, I hope to meet you in person at one of those as well.
I look forward to that very much, Rich. Thank you so much.
Great. Yeah. Thank you, Robert. Take care.
Take care now. Stay well.
You too.